So become aware of your energy. And if you have to, this is a really 2 words, but so powerful. If you gauge that energy and you realize that you're running some type of fear or disconnect from peace, interrupt it. Interrupt it. You can do that. That's your skill. That's your mastery. That's your purpose. That's your meaning. That's your ability. It's your responsibility as well. Interrupt it. How do you interrupt it? All those things we listed above. Breath work. Stretch your body. Set your intention before you do any of them. Speak your light language. Sign your light language. Listen to light language. Take a shower with the intention of washing away the stress and allowing the body to breathe in the peace. Go sit outside in nature, whatever it is, but interrupt the space. Don't dive in it. Hello, Holy One. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to this space. Welcome to this space. Oh my goodness. Hello, hello. Hi. Oh my goodness. Thank you for being this space. Thank you for being this space. I'm so grateful to be this space with you. This is our beautiful new human space. We had a lot of spaces going on this weekend. Did you notice that? This is like I mean this in the most loving way possible, but for me, it reflects fun when I say this, okay? So fun. But it's like a Acasma Palooza weekend. Have you ever heard that term before? I think uh, so, yeah, just one beautiful alignment after another. And I love that they're in the beginning of the month, and for some, we see this as the beginning of the year, even. And we have all of these back to back spaces offering us that expansive, reconnective space of ourselves. So many of you were in the 4-4 portal yesterday. Really beautiful space, really big space. Lots of beautiful feedback coming in via email, via the Acasma Connections chat and other spaces as well. Thank you all for sharing. And emails, I get back to them as fast as I can. You guys know that. So if you've got an email and I haven't gotten back to you and it's been a few days, it's been a busy week. So hang in there. I'll be there. I promise I'm coming. But the 4-4 space was really big. A sacred alignment reset. And what was so cool about it, we always do this, we send ourselves the trippy cool messages. I put a note on the video so people would be able to make note of it easy. But we were about 23 minutes in to the sacred alignment Zoom call yesterday. And I'm sitting here doing my thing. I'm believing for the most part, everybody's eyes are closed. I had my eyes closed, I'm doing my thing, and all of a sudden I have these really big square lights to the side of me. See if I can show you. I mean, they're really, really big. You can kind of see one right there, okay? So 23:03 into the meeting, both of these shut off completely. The light in front of me shuts off completely. I heard my house basically shut down completely, just off. And my laptop has a battery, so it stayed on, and our Wi-Fi has a battery backup, so I didn't lose you guys. But let me tell you, I opened my eyes and I checked, are you still on the screen? Because my whole house shut off. No storm, no wind, nothing going on that I can tell you made a note to why it would do it, on the outer physical sense. But it was right when I said, you're resetting the foundation of you, and it goes it all came right back on. Like they tell you, when you can't get something to work right, you turn it off and turn it back on. The IT people always say, did you try restarting? So I just love that. And so Jamelin wrote 2303 added together is 8, 4 plus 4 is 8. I love that. And it was our 4-4 portal. Thank you for sharing that. That's beautiful. And Gregory, you were a key part of it because when I opened my eyes, I was praying, hoping, believing you were all still going to be here, right? And so I'm scanning as fast as I can to see any type of movement at all, because if I had lost connection, you would look like you're there, but nobody would be moving and I'd have to register it and it could take some time. So I'm scanning all the boxes while holding composure. Go back, watch the video and think, wow, look at that. But I caught Gregory, and Gregory moved his head slowly, just moved his head. And I said, okay, they're here. And we just kept moving. So that was just a really, really cool experience. And I wanted to bring it in here because today's topic is changing our vibration, assisting our bodies and processing our new flow. And that's what we were doing in that 4-4 portal. We were bringing in balance and freedom. We were resetting the DNA. That was huge activations of the DNA going on. So, all right, now, some of the bullet points I shared, I want to go over them quickly here. I also am offering an activation in this space. So it's going to be a half and half class and energy. And if you can't stay or it's not optimal for you to connect with the energy space right now, you'll get the video. Come back, do it again. No worries. So I'm going to just read through these notes so I can move through them a little quicker. They're on my phone here. Changing our vibration, assisting our bodies in processing our new flow. Our bodies need our assistance. We're moving and clearing and resetting so much energy, and the body needs us to remember to give it a moment to catch up. Does this make sense to you? To nurture it, take care of it, and assist it. So we're going to talk about some ways in which we can reset the body and help it release older energies, older patterns of rage, anger, sorrow, pain. We had a lot of good feedback going on in the Acasma Connections chat this week. People sharing these spaces coming up, these energies, these patterns, these vibrations of older connections, older emotional alignments. And then others that have navigated them a little bit more, maybe were sharing their understanding of help because the individuals were asking for additional guidance. So this class is going to help with that as well. I think I'm going to probably take parts of it and or the whole thing and just let everybody have it in the chat because I think it would be beneficial to give this information there as well. Sometimes I do that, and sometimes I keep it to where you have to be in the star ones to get the video, but we'll see. Higher dimensional living requires higher vibrational programming. That's very important. You can't not live in a new alignment running old programming. It's impossible. Say what you've always said, stay where you always were. Change something and something will change. Clearing out the old energies and installing the new ones. It's like an actual computer program system of you interfacing with the field as the field, a space of it and it. And we can teach our bodies and our minds that we're safe. That's what this is all about as far as the reset of the body goes. It's been programmed and taught by us to be stressed. Yeah, it's been programmed and taught by us to hold anxiety, panic, fear, worry, overthinking, depression, rage, loneliness, anger, all these glorious spaces that have led us home. Can we hold that thought together for a minute? All of these glorious alignments that have awoken us, prodded us to remember. So we're going to talk about a few things right off the bat so then I can get into just talk. Let me go over some notes here. If you're not already speaking light language, many of you are, keep leaning in and allowing and let it open as much as you want and can. Verbal and or if you're signing, or holding certain postures while you're just breathing with your hands, that will help you move the energy. If your light language has not activated yet, we have sayings and phrases in the Acasma quantum energy teachings, Acasma consciousness teachings that you can say, and they will help you move the energy, okay? And they will help you activate your own language and or that which is in, sounds very much like mine. Te te te, na na na, onokea, onokea. That's the first phrase I ever gave out to the public and said, use it. Years and years ago. I believe it's in the Goddess course as well, and it's in the light language course I taught. Te is T-A-Y. Te, te, te. Na, N-A-H. Na, na, na. O, no. Kea, K-A-Y-A-H. Te, 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 na, 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 ono kea, ono kea. You can chant it, breathe while you're doing it. You can speak it, whisper it, think it, write it, sing it. Doesn't matter. Just allow yourself to open up to these spaces of you. It will help you move the energies of those older frequencies and vibrations connected to those older programs that your body's releasing, that your consciousness has already shifted, and the note came down the, chute to the body, and it says, guess what? We've left rage. And the body goes, oh, thanks for letting me know. So light language will help. And again, you don't have to feel proficient in it. You can just trust yourself and allow as much as you're comfortable with. Listening to light language is good as well. Breath work. We have an Acasma breath we do where we take a nice deep breath in and we envision the heart. And then as we exhale, we send golden light from our heart to the body. And it can be a specific area if there's an ailment or pain or something off, or it can be to the body as a whole or the nervous system. That's up to you to decide where you send the light, but it's your light to send. Do you understand? So utilize your power, send your light, speak your light, be your light. Oil blessing of the energy centers, one of my favorite things to do. I think Claire in the Acasma Connections chat said that helps her a lot in her body. We teach it in the Acasma Quantum Energy course, and we also have it, I have it in a couple videos online shared with the public on YouTube, but it's where you touch the specific center with oil and you speak a directive over yourself. So I open my throat that I may speak the truth is one of the points we do. So we might close with that. At the energy space we do together, we'll all do the blessing, and then it'll be available here if you'd like to implement it in your daily life, whether that's once a day, once a week, whatever works for you. But just remember, it's in your hands to implement that new flow. Yes? All right, nature, get outside, walk by a tree. So many of you share the most beautiful photos of nature and your explorations of nature. So thank you, because that is helping a lot of us who can't get out in nature. So when you're on a walk or you're by a lake or wherever you're, having your nature experience, and then you share a photo in the chats, it allows those who can't get out of work or whatever, maybe their environment is cloudy that day, I don't know, but it gives them a glimpse of that reminder of their connection to Earth. Does that make sense to you? So thank you for sharing, and get in nature. The trees are very powerful and they are here to work with us, as are the crystals, the waters, all of it. We're one with it all. And opening your thought process to that more and more will assist you in moving these energies, okay? Actually walking yourself into that newer vibrational state of living, and your body being whole and well as you do so. Meditation, key helpful point as well. Stretching, excellent for the body, for moving the energies. You've got A lot of times, these energies of the old spaces, of the old focus points that maybe we thought about day in and day out, year after year after year before we woke up to them. So that old energy gets pocketed, it gets stuck in spaces, you know. And so stretching is a fantastic way to help it move. Hold the intention of why you're stretching and feel into your body and breathe and allow. Energy sessions, excellent way to help move that older energy. Intentional resets, which could come in any of these forms we've listed here. Hold the intention, speak your languages. Hold the intention, do your breath work. Hold the intention, bless yourself with the oil. Intention, yours, is the most powerful there is. Yes, energetic redirect. It's okay to feel the rage, the stress, the pain, the sorrow. You're human. That means your body works. If you're feeling it, that means you actually are not broken. It means your body's doing what it's supposed to do because it's registering something you have given focus to. Yes. Now, the redirect is the key point of not allowing that space to become bigger than you. Feel the anger, feel the rage, feel the pain, feel the sorrow, feel the stress, whatever it is. Maybe say a couple choice words if you've got to. I think Claire said she shouts in her car as well. I've done that. I think maybe all of us have. I used to write in my notes on my phone when I was clearing anger. I would say everything I wanted to say out loud, but knew in my heart was not beneficial for anyone. And I would type at 90 miles an hour in my phone. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then I'd go back later with some deep breaths and erase the notes because I didn't need them anymore. I purged out the crap that I didn't want to carry, and I redirected my focus to remembering that I'm more than that. I had an experience that was allowing me to remember I'm more. And it can be just that. If you need to dig deeper, go ahead. That's your option. But it can be that it's just you bringing you the option of remembering you're more. And another really big thing that's happening with a lot of us, if not all of us, it's connected to the know thyself, is to understand that you're a cycle breaker. You're a cycle breaker. If you're here, if you're still here listening to me and this aligns for you, you're a cycle breaker and you're a resetter of patterns of energy. Why do I say that? For an entire species and collective to shift its consciousness, there has to be cycle breakers. There has to be those that can reset patterns of energy. And the way that we do it with the human body, the emotions, the nervous system, all the biological makeup of the vessel, that is an integral part of how we're shifting consciousness, is when we are feeling these things and they become intense to us, it is because they are not just yours. They are most likely your mother's and your father's. And they are most likely your grandmothers and your grandfathers, and them before them, and them before them, and them before them. And you showed up, chose this path because you wanted to be this alignment of the one who breaks the cycle. Yes, the one who resets the pattern of energy to a new flow. Yes. So if it's intense, again, you're not broken. And better than that, you're a powerful cycle breaker. And you're here to do just that. So learn the system of your body and of your energy and of the field and the interconnectedness of it all. This is what we're talking about here. You're learning the system so that you can play the game at the optimal level and win. A few more notes and then I'll turn this thing off and talk for a few. Belief doesn't live in your words, it lives in your nervous system. Isn't that interesting? Belief doesn't live in your words, it lives in your nervous system. Why? What do I mean by that? Because when you can say all day, I'm a cycle breaker and I'm strong and I'm victorious and I'm whole and I'm well and I'm at peace. And if your nervous system has not been given nurture and love by you, and it still feels freaked out, scared, stressed, and exhausted, the universe cannot hear your words. It's too busy reading your frequency of your nervous system. Yes. Do you understand? Yes. There's a lot of movement in solar plexuses, so I think you do. Energy's just moving beautifully. I love it. So become aware of your energy. Like when you say an affirmation or you speak positive over your life, check in with your body and see if you need to remind it that that's your truth, because it will believe you. But you've given it a directive for a very long time to hold a different belief. You have to let it in on the fact that you've changed your belief. And it will show up and it will say, oh my goodness, we are safe? Okay. And it will vibe out, I am safe. And universe will pick that up and go, okay, they're safe. And then all of that reflectiveness shifts into a vibration of experiences that reflect safety and that which is connected with it. So become aware of your energy. And if you have to, this is a really 2 words, but so powerful. If you gauge that energy and you realize that you're running some type of fear or disconnect from peace, interrupt it. Interrupt it. You can do that. That's your skill. That's your mastery. That's your purpose. That's your meaning. That's your ability. It's your responsibility as well. Interrupt it. How do you interrupt it? All those things we listed above. Breath work. Stretch your body. Set your intention before you do any of them. Speak your light language. Sign your light language. Listen to light language. Take a shower with the intention of washing away the stress and allowing the body to breathe in the peace. Go sit outside in nature, whatever it is, but interrupt the space. Don't dive in it. I used to swim in that pool. Dive, swim, float. And I always couldn't understand why nothing changed, but it was because I was enveloping myself in all of it and forgetting of the space of me as my essence, as mastery. And then once I made that shift and I began implementing and allowing my body to be aware of the implementations we were making and why we were making them, then everything moved in a positive direction. Now, for me, I went to a chiropractor. I was really bound up, my neck, I couldn't move my head certain degree, right or left. I was very inflexible. I've told the story before. My 8-year-old would help me fold towels or wash dishes, bless her heart. At that time, she's now 26 or so. And of course, I told her she was doing it wrong instead of just saying, thank you for helping me. So I went to a chiropractor because all that dense energy of stress and anger, I was very angry then. It was stuck in a lot of spaces. I started doing yoga, wasn't extremely great at it, but that's okay. I had fun with it. I still do. I don't do it religiously. Funny word to put with the term of doing yoga, but let's just laugh. But chiropractic care was very helpful to me. And also I would, when I could afford it, because I was coming out of lack, I would do a massage if I could every month or every month and a half or something like that, to have somebody push on my body and move my muscles. And it almost felt like as they were doing it, pockets of energy were releasing from them, I used to joke that my chiropractor was cracking the anger out of me. It was a joke, but it also was the truth. Every time I would get an adjustment, I was a little less angry. But I was also reading everything I could get my hands on about consciousness and energy and the way the body works and the way, the eternal soul and the mind and the way we create. I couldn't get enough of it. I was constantly either reading or listening or watching something. So you are approaching this space of shift from all angles then. You are allowing the new human from the consciousness understanding of you being this vastness that's remembering who it is and implementing it, to the space of the human you that has the lineages that are clearing because you're a cycle breaker, and the intense energies you're feeling are not just yours, they're the entire lineages, and you're the one who has the mastery within that is activating as you are allowing and as you are trusting to move these energies and shift these lines. And it is lines, it's multiple, but it has to always be for you first. Even if this rings true, resonates, and you know for a fact that you're doing this on a level of lineage, you have to come in the door on a level of self-love. Yeah, that's the only way it anchors and works. You've got to be first on the list. You've got to be the only one on your plate for a little while. And then after you move some of those older energies and heal them and alchemize them and shift into these higher alignments of yourself where you actually are anchored in and feel comfortable there. You might wiggle in and out some. You might ebb and flow. That's normal. That's fine. But when you feel more comfortable, it then begins running through the lines, to all your connection points. And we say lineages, but you are in connection with me and every person here and every person in existence, and they are with you, and we are one consciousness in variation points. So it's a lot of clearing availability. Does that make sense to you? Madeline said, I have had big emotions bursting up when I was affirming I am safe. The emotions were bringing tears of finally I am safe. Yes, you make sense. Yes, you make sense. Perfect sense. And I know, like, your words can have an interpretation very personal to you, but for me, when I read that, I remember some innate space of myself, even in the sorrow and the pain and the anger, that knew that was not my alignment, knew I was out of balance, felt alone, but felt like in some way I knew I was moving into a better space. Not all days felt like that, but many did. And that finally I am safe felt like, for me, almost exhaustedly dropping in the doorway, like I made it into the space, and then being like, kind of holding on while I was catching my breath before I could take further steps to allow that safe to expand. Does that make sense? Thank you for sharing those words. All right, let me check this really quickly in case there's more notes I wanted to share with you. Okay, so when you're setting the body to a new vibratory state of being, think and feel the new state in your being. It's really important that you add the feel in. We've talked about it a little bit here so far, so it's that same concept, but thoughts send out the signal. So when you have the thought, it sends out the signal, and then your emotion you feel that's connected with the thought draws that experience back in. The thoughts are I like to say they're a state of a contract you're creating with the universe. So when you say, I am well, you're writing that contract with the universe through your word. But then your emotions that you feel when you say, I am well, if you get them in alignment with, meaning, what do you feel like? If you felt well, would you be grateful? If you felt well, would you be happy? Would you be relieved? Would you be excited? Would you be, joyful? So some type of relative emotion has to be present. It's a heart-brain coherence as well, but that's a whole nother class. But that is when the contract you've made with universe gets amplified by a coherent energy vibration coming from your feelings that matches your words. To change anything, yes, we must get our mind and body aligned to our new frequency, or we'll just run the old space. Universe is listening to your frequency, your vibration, not just the words you speak, but the essence of your vibration as you speak them. What are you broadcasting right now? Take a second, take a breath. Yeah, I'm excited. If I had to register my energy, I would say I'm excited. So many people are available to their divinity like never before. This is my reflection. This is my interpretation. You can have yours. So many people are available to their divinity, to their sacred truth, their essence as love, and they are waking up at a deeper level. I'm waking up at a deeper level. We're waking up at a deeper level. It's exciting. It's exciting. What are you broadcasting? Yeah. I'm broadcasting excited. So what does that mean? The field registers my frequency, checks my body. I've done a lot of good loving for this body. I try to keep loving it. And so it registers and says, yeah, she's excited. Yeah, okay. Registered frequency acknowledged, experience initiated. Boom. Yes. Okay, so survival vibration creates survival experiences, meaning fight or flight, more reasons to feel it, because universe is not judging us, it's just simply answering our order. Yes, I'll take a experiential space of reason to have fight or flight, please. Give me a double shot of anxiety and a little to-go order of panic. Yeah, throw that in there too, please. Honestly, right? Think about your ordering. We're placing an order. Ha ha ha. And when we go and we place an order in a restaurant, do we wonder if it's going to come to the table, or we're at the drive-through or wherever we're at, the cafe? Have to think of other countries. I don't know the terms at all the spaces, what's more common. But so you place your order, and usually 99.9, I would imagine, you just talk to your friends or look at your phone or look around, and you know it's coming. You're not even worrying about how it's going to get there, who's going to bring it. You just know it's going to show up because you ordered it. The field is the same way. Yeah. Just place your orders. Realize that you're placing your orders. Get out of your heads about how or who's going to bring it or whatever, and live in that incredibly freeing flow of you. Yes. When needed, breathe and disrupt the program and feel the new program and lock it in with repetition. That's the key. Think of how many days, months, years, maybe lifetimes were lived locking in a particular program, a state of being. So as you shift and as you change and as you allow a new frequency and a new vibration, and an old one comes in, possibly an echo, breathe, whatever else you choose to do to disrupt the pattern, stop it. You're the master. Feel the new program and lock it in with repetition. When your body's vibration aligns with your vision, that's when the field responds, and that is when reality bends. And it's all in our hands. It's all in our hands. Our hearts, our minds, our words, our gestures. Because we're human in this now lifetime, we have the opportunity to understand how to utilize and work with this divine vessel we've been given. You know, we've recently spoke of this in another space of Acasma, but you see the sci-fi movie where the person or the being is flying a ship, a spaceship of some kind, but they do not have controls that they touch with their hands. It's an organic ship, and the controls are through the mind. And they can fly left and right and up and down, take off and land. Yes, all through the mind. Well, this body, your body, is your ship. And it is powerful. Oh, so powerful. And the more we allow the remembrance of the power, the more the power can be present. And the DNA can activate, and the original ancient sacred self, yes, can rise. That's what we're doing. And this is a massive space of how the human collective is awakening. All these different layers of consciousness that are in the collective itself, which you are, I am, many, many other spiritual groups on the planet, are leaning into these spaces of themselves and activating these spaces of themselves, allowing these spaces of themselves. And that is like a forefront of energetic shift flowing through the field to assist the collective as a whole. Even though I have to say, and I always will, it's got to be you first. Don't do it for your mother. God bless mama. Don't do it for your mother. Don't do it for your husband or your wife or your child. It sounds selfish to some people that don't understand this, but it has to be clearly running and available to you before it can ever, through you, go to anyone else. Yes. All right, let's go in and do some energy activation here as well. And this is going to be, for many, this is, sorry, I got away from the mic for a minute. For many, this is a continuation of the 4-4 portal yesterday. This is the understanding of this activation is a sacred alignment of your being. It is, assisting the biological spaces of the body, the DNA, the cells, the nervous system itself to yet again understand it is safe. You are safe. We are safe. And that will assist us on all levels. So the body and the being on all levels when it feels itself as safe. DNA activations as well, we're just going to allow. Yes. So if you're able to do this right now, just allow yourself to get into a comfortable position, and you'll allow yourself to close your physical eyes. If you need to come back to the video later, just do that and just listen now and be the space with us as you are able to. Just allowing the breath, please. Yes. Just allowing the space. Yes. Yes. Asaneana ta'oa kea, iana kautua. Asaneana ta'oa kea, iana utoa. Ha ha, tea. Tea kauso aye. Tea. Okay. Just allow your breath, please. A lot of energy moving in the head, the third eye, the face itself. So reset, if you will, of, the way you see you. Yeah, that you allow you to see you in the newest available vibrational alignment of you. And that the you see sees all the spaces you've been with love. Looking back through your life, you can imagine yourselves in front of a mirror where you're looking at your now version, understanding your now self in its optimal highest flow. And as you look at your reflection into your own eyes, you see the eyes looking back of the you that got you here. The day you cried, or the day you yelled, or the day you screamed, or the day you couldn't even process. And your now version sends the biggest wave of love and gratitude to those spaces of yourself that got you here. You speak into yourself, those spaces. I love you. I love you. I love you. Yes. And you allow your breath just allow the space. Just allow your breath. Yes. Resetting going on the left side of the brain, left side of the head. Breathing, allowing. Really big reset. The entire crown resetting. The spine resetting. Under your arms, muscles under the arms, energy that was stored under your arms, resetting. Breathing, please. Just allow the space. Iana sawadea, ataukua ye iana kaua, ataua ye iana sautua, nea paua ye iana sawakea, ha taukua, ha taukua, ha taukua. Beautiful beads of light all around you, in your space right now, wherever you are, surrounded by love. Always, 24/7, and at specific spaces of register, you pick up on it. Yes, you understand it a little bit better, and you lean in and allow a little bit deeper. And those connections with these higher dimensional spaces of yourself and of teams of light working with you are present. Yes, crown is expanding now. Just breathing, please. Just allowing the space. Allowing the breath, envisioning the grounding of the energies through the legs, out the feet, into the earth. You are the new earth frequency, Holy One. Breathe as you move the energy down the legs, out the feet. Breathe deep and slow. Deep, deep grounding going on. Light language written on your legs, coming to the surface on your legs like golden tattoos in a sense, all over your legs. It's your language, Shapes and symbols of energy, vibrational frequency in a shape, in a symbol, in a language of the universe, in direct alignment with you, all over your legs and feet. It's a blessing of the rooting of you, the grounding of you, the activation of you. breathing, please. Resetting the nervous system. Yes, resetting the nervous system to an optimal flow. Blessing it for all. Yes. Allow your breath. Yasadea nata oakea. Ia nata usua. Te asakuria na ia rata sura. Atanea rata kuroku nene arata sara. Ia rata sania nata oarati arasatata ea rata oa. Breathing, please. Atanea. 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 Allow your breath. Allow the space. Allow the expansion, the grounding. Beautiful anchoring going on. You're anchoring really deeply, grounding very beautifully, directing your flow masterfully. It's like your body, your physical, biological structure, the cells, the blood, the organs, the marrow, the bones, the DNA, every space of you, the waters of your body. It's like all of these spaces of you in your physical body are breathing in, almost as if for the first time, a really true deep breath of life. Just allow the space. Just allow your breath. Yes. Blessing the crown. Blessing the roots out the feet. Blessing the field around the body. Offering additional clearing if needed, as needed, to even the field. If there are any remaining spaces of blockage, yes, of old patterns, of old alignments and old cycles, releasing them now, yes, alchemizing them with love. It's on your breath. Breathe. Allow. Beautifully done, Holy One. Let us bless the energy centers together. You do not need to open your eyes or get oil or move your hands. Hold the intention in the visual as we move through the spaces together. See your throat center, please. I open my throat. Direct your flow, speak, intend. I open my throat that I may speak the truth. And allow your breath. Beautifully done. See your heart center. Intend to connect with your heart energy. Hold the intention. I open my heart, yes, that I may feel the truth. Yes. Allow your breath. envision your third eye, the center of your forehead. Hold the intention. I open my eye that I may see the truth. Breathe. And see your crown. Intend, I open my crown, yes, that I may know the truth. Yes, yes. Breathe. Beautifully done. See your solar plexus, your stomach area. Hold the intention, direct your energy. I open and bless the higher alignment of my solar plexus. As my consciousness expands, breathe. Yes, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. See your sacral center below your stomach. I open and bless, yes, the higher alignment of my sacral, yes. As my source space rises, allow your breath. Nervous system is resetting beautifully. Just breathe. Blessing one more center together here. Envision your root center at the base of your torso, bottom of your bottom. Allow the intention. I open and bless, yes, the higher alignment, yes, of my root, yes, yes, as I anchor my wholeness into this now. Breathe. Yes. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. There's a lot of energy still moving in the sacral left side. Just allow your breath. Relationships, cycled pattern behaviors in relationships of all kinds, alchemizing, changing, shifting. Just allow your breath. Just allow the space. Yes. Just allow you. Yes. If you're able to and it feels aligned with you, slowly, gently take one of your hands and place it on your heart, the center of your chest, and allow this intention. I bless my body. I allow my body to know we are safe. Yes. We are loved. We are a new alignment. And we offer that love and that healing flow to all our memories, all our spaces of past connection as we move forward, yes, yes, into our now. Yes. Allow your breath allow the space. Waters of the body have reset to this new vibrational alignment of you. Your water's programming is I am safe. Your water's programming is I am loved. Yes! Haha. Your water's programming is I am surrounded by light. Breathe, Holy One. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Just allow yourself, when you're ready, to bring your focus back to your physical sight. There's no rush. If you want to stay in longer, stay in longer. When you're ready, you bring the focus back to the physical sight, nice and slow. And you're allowing yourself to register your vibration and the vibration of your space. And in doing so, you are the master of your flow. My vibration is new. You are allowing yourself the most optimal alignment flow of you. Yes. My vibration is new. Feel it when you think it. Feel it as you speak it. My vibration is new. How does that feel? Exciting, joyful, grateful, yes, expansive, limitless. Feeling those feelings as you speak. My vibration is new. Beautiful message sent to the field. Beautiful, divine, powerful order of sorts placed by you. Take good care of that body, Holy One. Yes. Take good care of that body, that vessel, that temple that houses the most sacred thing ever. Really makes you look at your body a little differently when you think of it that way, doesn't it? The most sacred thing to ever exist abides within your body. You, divine, sacred you. Thank you for being this space. Thank you for trusting yourselves and leaning in and allowing your remembrance. I am so grateful to be this space with you. So grateful. Thank you, Holy Ones. Thank you. And anyone have any questions or wants to share, you can share here. I know it's still a little chill and we may have some people still in. If you'd rather email me, that's fine too. What we focus on flows absolutely beautiful. What a wonderful weekend. Not even half over. Thank you. Thank you, Gregory. Yes, we have a full, beautiful Acasma Palooza weekend. Much love to you, Debbie. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Holly. Thank you. I felt like that was a really deep grounding space as well. Did you feel that? Really deep grounding. Like, I loved what Madeline said when she said, finally, I am safe. I felt like that energy was almost in the space of the session as well, when it was like feeling safe enough to really put the roots in, to like, this is the now, this is the here, this is the home, this is the alignment. I am safe, and like really go deep. Yes, so deep. Thank you, Debbie. Yes, felt the lines, root lines felt so deep. So that's us. We're going to hit end meeting, but that doesn't end this. We're this with every breath, with every step, with every word, with every feeling, with every space of us. We're this. Yes. Thank you, Quantum Kate. Grounding and expansive. Don't you just love when those two things show up? Grounding and expansive. I love it. That's what we are. All right. So I will see many of you in just a few hours in the AQE course space. I will see some of you tomorrow in the Celestial Connections course space, which I'm very excited. That's a brand new space. I've never taught that before. And I'm leaning in and I'm allowing and I'm trusting and I'm going to show up and I'm going to bring it. So some of you I'll see there as well. We have attunement spaces this afternoon and tomorrow. So lots of wonderful, glorious spaces of us. And I wouldn't want to be any other space. So thank you so much for being this with me. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, that's so beautiful. I love that. The screen makes the hearts. That's so cool. All right.